What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Black men, I want to have another conversation with you today as we discuss some things that discern the red pill, if you will, or rather concern it. And that is this whole idea that, black men are trying to understand women, how they think, and how they come to decisions, how to understand a woman's psyche, to understand what are her hot points and what are some indicators of interest and things you can do to pick up or start relationships, or how to have position of strength in a relationship over a woman, or how not to simp, and all of these things. You find these topics prevalent in what is known as the red pill space, and as the black manosphere has come on strong, you have now seen this amongst our black dating coaches also, which, if you want to say, are doing just as good as the other races of guys, just as popular. And while all this information is good, I want to challenge any red pill personality, dating coach, life coach to this question. And that is, isn't it more important that black men understand themselves before trying to understand the ideologies and emotions and thinking patterns of women? And I'm pretty sure there's nobody that's going to disagree with me. I think what we do as far as African American men, we put too much pressure on men trying to figure out who women are, instead of trying to figure out who you are. There are men that are in their 40s and their 50s and their 60s. They understand how to talk to women, but yet have not figured out who they are. I'm not even talking about your purpose, because, Alpha Male Strategies coined that, and Corey Wayne, people like that, get on your initiative, your purpose. What is your purpose? Stuff like that. But more or less, without understanding who your purpose is, who are you? Do you understand what makes you strong in certain areas? What you are weak at? What you can do to improve? Are you lacking self-discipline in certain areas? And are you lacking confidence in things that make you efficient? And to be honest, to be a man who wants to be a contribution to the society, obviously you need to be a man that is respectable to your peers. You need to be a man that has value to other men. And see, we overlook that a lot. Shout out to Kevin Samuel. See, we overlook having value to other men because we're so focused about women. Do you have a network that you can get resources and things done with other guys amongst your ilk? And do you understand your own development? And for a lot of younger guys, it takes some time. A lot of brothers are lost. What do they want to do? What do they want to achieve? What kind of man will they be? What works best for them? What daily system works for you? Do you know what time do you work better? I'm a person I work really good at night. I also have found out that over the years, I'm able to work really good in the morning. Are you a person that can keep time? Are you a person that can stay focused? Are you a person that can do these things? And then once you get those regiments that have defined your work schedule, your entrepreneurial schedule, your understanding things, managing money, how to get money, how to elevate yourself, how to put yourself into positions of networking, how to put yourself in positions where you can take advantage of opportunities that are presented to you. Now, at this point, you have equipped yourself with the armor. You have gained the skill set to learn how to talk to people, right? How to do business with people, how to put yourself in positions where things are happening, how to build a community around you. And once you figured out all of those things, now your value is really high. And you understand how to work with people. You understand how to do things. You understand how to do everything in your niche and how to partner people in your niche. Now, at this point, if you want to learn how to understand women more, that's fine. But if you try to understand women before you understand all of those things about yourself, you will always be an average earning man. You will always be a man that's in poverty. You'll always be a man that's less skilled. You'll always be a man who has no real future, because nobody is successful without knowing where they're going and the confidence to achieve great things. And the only person that can do those things is understanding themselves. I can tell you an example of a person right now. Larry Holmes, one of the greatest people I like to mention all the time. People didn't give him a shot to be the world heavyweight champion. But he understood himself. He understood his fluidity. He understood his ability. He understood what work it would take him to get there. So he understood that he could do it. Then he could understand other stuff. Became a great businessman. He understood those things. And a lot of guys are trying to understand women's emotions. Let me do this. If you try to understand women's emotions, and I talked about that in my previous video, then you're going to be playing a lot of times the same games that they're playing. Okay? The same stupid things that they're doing. Wasting time on nothing. And to be honest, understand women is that, to be real, it's not as important as we make it to be. All right? No matter how much game you have, and Simple the P is my brother, right? We talk frequently. Simple the P got more game than anybody I know. He loses hoes. The pimping get knocked. Okay? These are the guys that have the most game in the world. It's a part of the game. Everybody loses a woman. Everybody gets cheated on. And let me also say this. What's there to understand about individuals who don't understand themselves? Like, we got to understand this to a point, guys. If you sit around trying to understand women, you're never really going to figure it out. And one of the reasons why you're never going to figure it out, because women don't even have it figured out. Most women don't understand what they're going to do tomorrow. You need to be able to understand that for a lot of sisters in the black community, they're not going to understand what they don't understand. That's enough for me. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out, or how it's going to turn out, but I can understand that pretty much patterns in the behavior that was in 2015, each individual woman is different. Most likely that lady is going to have the same patterns in 2018, 2019, 2020. And if I see those patterns are the same and I don't want to get caught up in that, I understand that's all that I need to know. Don't matter if she's cheating, no matter if she's lying. I see where the lifestyle is going. I don't need to be a part of that. I don't, and it doesn't even matter to me. I understand what I'm trying to do. I understand what I'm trying to do is much greater than what she's typically trying to do. But that's secondary. Understanding her is secondary. Understanding me is primary. Because I love me. Shout out to Freeze is it. I love me. I know what I'm trying to do, black man. I have a lot going on. I need to maximize what I'm trying to do. Then I can pontificate if I have some free time. I'll read a book about, this or that and try to understand women for what they could be. And if I need to really practice on, how to approach and date and stuff like that, that's good. That's good and all. But see, the best guys who do well with women are guys who have confidence in themselves. You're going to lose women. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose money. Got the confidence, I can get it back. No sweat. Every woman ain't going to like you. Oh, lost her. What can I do? Oh, she don't want to act right? Well, if I made a mistake on that, I'll learn from the next time. Do it again. but I'm back to focusing on the most important person right now, and that is me. And every woman would love a selfish man, because the more you try to understand her, the more she gon' like, what? See, I'm gonna tell you like this. The more you try to understand a woman and she understands it, she gonna look at you like, man, I'm not even that important for you to understand me. A lot of times. Like, you're annoying now. I need to be trying to chase you. And that's why some of these brothers who are on their stuff and worried about themselves, and that is a little bit narcissistic, and I think you should be. That's what a woman can do, right? Then she's gonna be always consistently competing for your favor in the relationship, consistently competing for your time, consistently competing for your appreciation, because you understand you. And if you a man that understands yourself, women gonna be like, you know what? That's the kind of guy I need to be with, because I don't understand myself a lot of times. That's all I gotta say to you guys. Check out the first comment pinned to the top, guys. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Check out the Patreon. And as you know, the buffoonery makes it an all-time high. I'm out.